Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Snoozeplays coming in with another Warzone video. Actually, in today's video we're going to talk about DMZ. I'm going to explain a little bit what it is and how do you play it. And as to why I think it will be better than Warzone 2 as well. You load up with your teammates, you can essentially party up with 3 players. And you also have 50 other players, and all the locations are filled with bots. Basically, it's an ongoing game that never ends. You basically loot everything. You have like a backpack system. You can loot certain items, certain keys. Basically, the goal is to essentially loot valuable stuff, extract it, and you have 20 minutes to do it all in one game. Or I think it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So the bots are like, it's a mixed group. You have like certain bots that are very difficult, and you have bots that are very easy. So in this gameplay you'll see me running around with a car. I'll always have like these you want to make sure that you have a vehicle on you so you can move and travel around the world a little bit faster than walking, obviously, because you have like this timer going on. So how it works, you can choose your own loadout. You have like a secured weapon loadout, and if you die, let's say your party dies out, right, you lose everything in your backpack, and you lose your secured loadout weapon. You cannot use it for like 2 hours or something like that. And basically you have to play the game without your weapon. So if you start up the game, you need to bring weapons that essentially whenever you die in the next game, you will lose it. So you need to make sure that you don't die whenever you play this game. So that's how it basically works in the scheme of things. But the reason why I think it will be better than Warzone 2 is because the fact that you can do so much in this mode. You have like a faction system. And the faction system is basically telling you certain missions that you can do whenever you are in the field. Certain contracts, certain areas you need to loot, certain objectives that you need to do. And those objectives and things, they essentially give you stuff. They give you loot. Like, for example, very valuable stuff as in blueprints or operator skins. But also little things that might is useful down the road, like double XP tokens. You know, things like that. For example, the new M13 is only obtainable throughout DMZ. And I think in the near future there will be certain events going on in DMZ as well to make like the population base a little bit more competitive, because the games that I have played is not really like, I haven't encountered that many players as well, but more like in the certain areas that I went and I have gone to, most of them were just bots. So basically what you want to do, the reason why I'm really a fan of this mode is, like, for example, you have like certain objectives that you can do. So let's start with like the M13 objective, for example. So in this mode you have like a radiation area when you need to scavenge, preferably a gas mask, a 3 armor plates, like definitely enough ammo so you can like objectively play the radiation zone, right? Like, obviously you have a lot of people that say grab a car, just go Rambo inside the building, but that's because it is, the damage that the car does to the bots is very easy. But if you really think about it, if they really invest in this mode, and they, like, for example, make it so that it's a very difficult campaign mission when you have to play together and you have to like go to certain areas in the game, like make it more complex instead of just kill one person in one type of area and then grab the thing, go exfil, and that's that. Like, if they make certain missions, certain like objectives, events, whatever you want to name it, this mode can be a W. It will be a W, because you have to think about it like this. It's not something that you can do easily. Like, for example, if you die, you lose all your stuff. But if you don't set it up correctly, you make it a little bit difficult for yourself even to like go for it or try. So that is why I think this mode will be a W if they make it more complex, more like a campaign that you have to build up. You have to set it up correctly in order to even attempt, you know, and that will essentially make the longevity of this game mode. That will determine the longevity of this game mode. That is what I'm saying. So that is why I think DMZ will essentially be better than Warzone 2, because Warzone 2 is fun, but the only thing that is carrying it right now is the proximity chat. The proximity chat is so much fun for people to like mess around and play the game. But once people have discovered everything on Warzone 2, they the PRs and stuff is fun for like the first couple months, but I don't think Warzone 2 will be that type of mode that people will be sticking around to, because it's very slow paced. The movement is not there. I don't think the movement will ever be there in Warzone 2. It's just more so that you have fun with your friends and just messing around with the proximity chat. But on a competitive level, there's nothing really to be excited about. Like, there's just so many buildings, and the map looks great. The map design, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. I mean, I'm a fan of Warzone. It might sound like I'm bitching about Warzone 2, but I'm definitely not. It's more just like that you just have certain things that holds the Warzone 2 back a little bit, essentially. Like the travel system. I don't think it will be like, for example, you can buy just one UAV of a store. Like things like that just holds Warzone 2 a little bit back. The servers are lagging out, death errors all over the place. But with DMC, you just can chill. I mean, it's very difficult to do this solo, but when you're with friends, this game is very fun. And especially when they make the objectives more complex, the rewards more like, for example, the M13 blueprint is just a start. Can you imagine like getting certain camos, certain like the guns that you need to unlock? You can do so much things. So this DMZ mode has potential, man. And so here you can see we're actually going into a stronghold. I grabbed a key. I found a key somewhere. I don't know exactly where I found it, but I found it, and we got to the location. So we were just waiting for a friend. I'm gonna skip the part where he comes through. So we're pushing it together. Just give me a sec. Alright, so we're inside the stronghold. We are clearing the stronghold right now. As you can see, the bots are pretty insane. I grabbed a 3 armor plate for the next game when we are actually going for the... So this was actually the setup before we went for the M13. My friend told me, like, don't go for the M13 straight away. Just go slow pace with it. Let's set each other up. And as you can see, these bots don't mess around. I'm one shot most of the time. They have shotguns inside, but this is because we are in a stronghold where there's valuable loot. Like, you have a 3 armor plate, you have enough self revives, orange chest all over the place. So that is the reason why you should stick with your team. You should build on your team. Solo, obviously you can do it solo, but it's very difficult solo. And once you die, you just have to start all over again. Like I said, 2 hours without your loadout weapon, just scavenging. Depends on how you want to play it. Like, obviously, it's not a game that if you die, you lose everything. Like, you have to start all over the game. It will reset everything. But it will definitely make your time in the DMZ mode very hard to build up where you were. So you don't want to die. Obviously, you never want to die. But I'm also going to skip to the part where we actually took a weapon case from someone, which was very funny. That is going to be the outro of this video. But that is the reason why I think DMZ will essentially be a little bit better than Warzone 2. Obviously, Warzone 2 is a game in its own. But I'm just hoping for a fast-paced map where we can actually, like a Rebirth Island. Definitely have to wait and see what they will bring. But this is my initial thoughts and reaction on the DMZ mode. So here you can actually see that somebody took a weapon case in the map, which is lighted up throughout the map. So we were like, all right, we gotta wait. We were at the point where we were going to exfil, but we were like, nah, we're gonna steal this weapon case. So we were actually in position. Look at how fast this guy pulls up. So we thought we're just gonna wait him out, right? This gotta be a squad for sure. So we were on high ground, getting shot by a bot. He grabs out. It's just one person. God damn, that's like the bot's shooting me as well, so I almost died there, but yeah, we got the weapon case, we stole it. So that is DMZ for you. That like this can happen in DMZ, anything can happen. So you want to make sure that you exfil straight away and you don't want to engage with like obviously real players because they will beam you out of there and you will lose everything. So my teammate, he took his weapon case, but we need to make sure that we could exfil because somebody can shoot us as well, you know? So luckily there was nobody here. I saw the backpack, so I was like, all right, let's see what's in the backpack. You can see valuable stuff. We actually had some keys inside there, but I just didn't have the time to grab the keys. The chopper landed on me. It's what it is. So we were like, let's get out of here. But anyways, let me know if you have had the chance to play DMZ. What are your opinions about it? What do you think about it? Will it be better than Warzone or not? Will you be playing it? I will definitely be playing it, especially when there's rewards inside of DMZ that are worthwhile. Anyways, if you're new around here, definitely consider a subscription. A like or a comment always helps out with the algorithm. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. It's been my pleasure. Snoozeplays out. Peace.